Budapest, Hungary is the birthplace of the Rubik's Cube, ballpoint pen, holography, and several Nobel Prize winners. Budapest boasts an innovative culture as well as classical composers. Hungary's magnificent capital spans both sides of the Danube River, as it was once two cities, Buda and Pest, united along with Obuda to become a single city in 1873. Famous landmarks including the Parliament Building, medieval Castle Hill and the historic Chain Bridge have withstood the test of time and numerous invasions. Many sites are UNESCO World Heritage listed and they add to the city's distinguished skyline and persuasive old world charm. The Parliament of Budapest is located on the Danube shore of Pest, and it represents one of the most important symbols of the city. The structure is characterized by different architectural styles, from Neo-Gothic to Neo-Baroque and Neo-Renaissance. The building is 268 meters long on the east shore of the Danube and it is 123 meters wide and 96 meters high. This last feature symbolizes the fact that civil and spiritual power within the city have equal importance. St. Stephen's Basilica indeed reaches the same height. The Parliament of Budapest was designed in the 19th century in order to underline the Hungarian independence. Construction work started in 1885 and ended in 1904 under the supervision of the Hungarian architect Imre Stendl, who took inspiration from Westminster Parliament in London. The building has about 30 entrances and 10 courtyards. The library has more than 500,000 books and the European Council Documentation Center. In the central hall, there is the Holy Crown of Hungary, as well as objects like the sword, the scepter, and the globus cruciger that belong to the Hungarian sovereigns. The Parliament of Budapest offers guided tours to dive deep into the historical importance of this place. Shoes on the Danube Promenade was created in 2005. The memorial comprises of 60 pairs of life-size iron shoes stretching along a section of the Danube's riverbank. Cast in the style of the 1940s, the shoes are in different sizes, representing the men, women, and children this memorial is a tribute to. Shoes on the Danube Promenade Holocaust Memorial is dedicated to the thousands of Jews, approximately 20,000, who were executed along the Danube riverbank during 1944 and 45. They were shot by the members of the Hungarian fascist and anti-Semitic organization, the Arrow Cross Party. The victims were forced to remove their shoes, faced their executioner, and were shot so that they tumbled into the river. The river would then carry their bodies away. This saved the Arrow Cross Party having the hard labor of digging graves. The victims were forced to remove their shoes because shoes were a valuable commodity and could be sold by the executioners. 60 was not just a random number of shoes to include in the Holocaust Memorial. It reflects the 600,000 Hungarian Jews who died during World War II, and the memorial was created 60 years after the war. Shoes on the Danube Promenade is located on the banks of the Danube River on the pest side of Budapest between two well-known landmarks, the Chain Bridge and the Parliament Building. The Doheny Street Synagogue is one of Budapest's tourist highlights, as it is the largest synagogue in Europe and the second largest in the world. The synagogue was built in 1859 in the Moorish style, and it can seat 3,000 people. Its huge size demonstrates the significance and the high economic and cultural standards of the Budapest Jewry of the age. Located in the heart of downtown Budapest, the Moorish-style Rambach Street Synagogue is one of three magnificent synagogues that form a so-called Jewish triangle, anchoring the city's 7th district, once the city's main Jewish quarter. The Budapest Opera House is located in central Pest. It was built according to the Neo-Renaissance style, a movement that developed in the 19th century along with Neoclassicism and Neo-Gothic, based on the Renaissance architecture. The building is characterized by Renaissance and Baroque decorations. It was built between 1875 and 1884. The structure features various frescoes, sculptures, and works of art made by local artists. The structure is very well cured in all its details, both on its inside and on its facade, shaping a suggestive visual impact. The royal box, the foyer, the main gateway, and the numerous works of art turn this theatre into a very unique place. M1 is the third oldest underground line in the world. Opened in 1896, it is the oldest underground in continental Europe. Perhaps this is also the most photographed subway station in Europe. It is considered a symbol of the underground construction in Hungary. At that time, Hungary was in the lead because after two lines in London and Liverpool, the Metro 1 in Budapest is the oldest subway line in the world. Apart from that, there is also an underground guided funicular in Istanbul, Turkey. The Hero Square is one of the main squares in Budapest. Its statues commemorate the leaders of the 7 Hungarian tribes who founded the country. The Vaida Hunat Castle was built in 1896 for the 1000th birthday of the Hungarian state, the Millennium Exhibition, together with other Budapest landmarks such as the Millennium Monument in Heroes Square and the Fisherman's Bastion on Buda Castle Hill. Situated in City Park, the largest park in Budapest, Vaida Hunat Castle began its life as a structure made of wood and cardboard. It was built for the Millennium celebrations of 1896 and was a huge hit with both the locals and those visiting Budapest. The castle is actually an enclave of buildings rather than just one structure. The most picturesque wing of the castle is modelled after the Hunat Castle in Transylvania, hence its name. What makes this castle so unusual is its combination of architectural styles. A walk around the castle may give one the impression that this is a Baroque building. You can from one place see even Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque and Romanesque architecture all in one glance. The castle is home to the Museum of Hungarian Agriculture, which opened its door here in 1897, even before the permanent building was fully complete. Yechenya Baths in Budapest is one of the best and largest spa baths in Europe, with its 15 indoor baths and 3 grand outdoor pools, saunas, steam rooms, and even a rooftop spa greenhouse. The baths were built in 1913 and are one of the most visited and much praised attraction in Budapest. Relaxing, fun, affordable, and at night romantic. In addition to the marvelous medicinal natural hot spring waters in the 18 pools, there are 10 saunas, steam cabins, several massage therapies, facial treatments, and more.